I've had a graphic design business for the last 10 years, and there's still so much I need to learn. My name is Julius Green the Fourth, and I am a graphic designer based out of the Metro Detroit area, Southfield, Madison Heights, Detroit, that metro area. I've had a graphic design business for the last 10 years. It is called Fourth Gen Creations. Not a lot of people know about me. Not a lot of people. I have done a lot of work for reputable individuals, reputable brands. I'll probably have it somewhere like here or somewhere like here where you can see some samples of the work that I've done, but not a lot of people know about me. And that is because I, like many of you, probably started my business based on a hobby. It was just something I did for fun. Someone asked me, hey, how much for? And then that kind of rocketed into me actually making this a business. Because that's how I started my business, and I didn't actually have much business background to myself, there's a lot of mistakes that I've made over the last decade of being in business that have stunted the growth that I could have had I known some of these business aspects, like different terminology, different things that are imperative to knowing in establishing and maintaining a business. I'm gonna tell you a little bit about how I became a graphic designer. It's a real fast story, real short story. My best friend just happened to have a copy of Photoshop, and this was back in 2009, 2010. He happened to have a copy of Photoshop and he gave it to me. I started messing around with it on campus. I went to Kentucky State University, shout outs. But on campus, I would mess around and, just make little cool profile pictures for myself for my Facebook or something like that. And then people would ask me to start doing that for them. Cool, no problem, I got you. So I started doing it for them because it was just fun. It was something I was doing on my own anyway. And at some point in time, somebody asked me how much to do X, Y, and Z. Y'all gonna pay me for this? Yeah, I was just doing this for fun. Y'all actually gonna give me some money? All right, damn, $15, here you go. And it kind of snowballed into eventually me doing that a lot for people, where they would pay me to design for them. But at this point, I still didn't really have a business per se, as much as I was just doing people favors for financial gain, but it wasn't an official business. And then 2014, my mom approached me saying, if you're gonna keep doing this, you need to make this a legit business, and you need to go through the process of establishing you as a graphic designer, establishing you as a business. 2014, I went ahead, made an LLC for my business, Fourth Gen Creations. I'm pretty sure y'all can get where the fourth gen came from. If not, I'm Julius Green the Fourth, again, fourth generation. Actually, my mom is the one that came up with the name, so shout out to her. I want to say, outside of setting aside money for taxes from the money that I received from clients, that was kind of the gist of business for me. I didn't know anything about scaling. I didn't know anything about customer acquisition. I didn't know any of these things that are very imperative to growing a business. My business has just been realistically a job. It's just been a job that I made for myself for the last 10 years. Now, I'm not complaining. I have been able to make plenty of money. I've been able to sustain myself for the most part. If I wanted to take my business to the next level, I have to think a little bit more than somebody that has a hobby that someone's willing to give them money for. I've met people that are dope at making cakes, and then their aunties or cousins or grandmas would say, hey, you should go ahead and sell those because that's, you're doing really good. We really like that stuff. And then next thing you know, they try to make that a business. And they say, oh yeah, cool. And then they'll contact a person like me, hey, I'm such and so trying to make 1, 2, 3s cakes and things. And then they'll ask me for a logo, which is technically out of order when it comes to business. they'll do that, and then next thing you know, they'll try to sell some cakes online, and then that's the gist of their business, and it never goes further. They never get bigger. And I think I've been doing that for a very long time. So the reason for the whole content creation in these videos right now, I have three main purposes, three main goals. One, I want to educate the fellow startup businesspreneur, if that's a thing, but people that start businesses but want to grow the business and go from being self-employed to actually being a business owner, because there is a difference. As I said, I already feel like I've just been self-employed, so the best way I feel like I can help others is for them to watch me do that with my own business. I am still learning. I am still learning terms and phrases and understanding the dialogue that you need to have with other business owners when you get into business with people. This channel, these videos will technically be catered to the other creative, a person that is in the graphic design industry or any type of creative industry, because we usually undervalue ourselves. We usually don't think about the business that comes behind making a business. Most businesses can't exist without profit, but most of us move and act as if I just keep doing what I love, the money will come. And that is true to an extent, but you are still a business. You still got to eat. You still have to take care of yourself and your family. I'm not going to sit here and promise, hey, here's how you 10x your money in 6 months. Hey, you had $0 this month and now you have 90K the next month. Prayerfully, this kind of stuff leads to that, but I'm not about to promise that. I don't know. That's something I'm trying to do for myself. They say the best way to learn something and truly master it is to teach it. So as I have been in business for 10 years, there are plenty of things that I do know, plenty of things that I have got a solid grasp on that I want to share with the world, but there's also things that I'm still learning day by day. And as I learn it, I feel like I want to present it to you. So I'm not going to position myself as a professional in some of this business stuff that I teach or that I showcase, but if I can teach and showcase it to you guys, I'll learn it better myself. And if I can learn while helping others, I think that's, win-win. And then the last thing is very personal for me, exposure. Being very honest with you. As I said, I've been in business for 10 years, but not a lot of people know me. If you type in graphic designers in Michigan, I'm probably not going to come up at all. Even though I've been in business for 10 years, the business has been established for 10 years. I've done a lot of work for people around Michigan and around the Detroit area. If you type in my name online, I'm probably not going to come up. And so I want to do this this is the personal aspect of the videos, is just to get a little more exposure for myself, get a little more exposure for my business, and hopefully it'll allow me to take the skills and the talents that I have and apply those towards helping other businesses grow, helping other businesses establish their visual and brand identity. So with that being said, I'm not going to hold you guys any longer. This was just an introductory video for the people that don't know who I am, which there are plenty. Thank you for watching. Thank you for getting to this point in the video. I appreciate you so much. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that jazz. I have an idea and a plan that I want to do for the videos. We'll be rolling them out day by day. You'll see more content from me. I'm probably going to get on your nerves being on your feed because this is fresh. This is new for me. And because it's fresh and new, to break through the saturation of content creators and content creation, I'm gonna be letting it roll out. If you want to know any more about my services, what I offer is fourthgencreations.com. You can also type in 4th Gen Creations and you'll probably see all of my socials, Facebook, Instagram, Behance. So yeah, thank you. I appreciate you all. I love you. Peace.